Greetings RC fans, Sharky here and welcome back to Sharky's Garage. So this is going to be another 1/24 scale board build, but this time I'm doing something different. Although I may use some elements of recycling to form some of the base of this, but the main part of this is going to be using expanding foam. I am building what I'm going to call the mountain board. So last time was a recycling board, had a figure of 8 loop to it. This one has a mountain to go up and over. Using some different materials this time, which we'll get into in a minute. But please don't forget to do the usual things, like, comment, subscribe, and give me something interesting down in the comments section to reply to. And please do share to Facebook groups. Right, so at the last round of C24, everybody was complaining that my board was too hard. So one of the things that I will be doing is using some of this stuff, which has a full texture, to go over it. Also, there's been some damage done to it in storage and stuff, so I need to reattach some things. But yeah, I've got some pebble effect, but this has got a really good texture to it for that. So this board's going to be a mountain board. I am going to be using predominantly expanding foam filler. I've been watching a load of videos on YouTube and there's some really good stuff out there. I'll probably link a couple of them in the videos to ones where I found really interesting stuff. One of them was for model making for dioramas for Warhammer and things like that, where they use expanding foam first, then they're using PVA glue, which is why I've got some of that, but in between times to fill it they use filler using the fingers. So I'm going to use some of those techniques to fill the holes, because the expanding foam will create bubbles and stuff under the surface. And there was a really good video where the guy started off, he wanted to build a spiral mountain and he wanted to build a bridge with an underpass, and he basically ended up just using expanding foam and then the stone effect stuff at the end for grip. It's amazing. It's a 5-part series. I'll link that down below as well. I'll link to part 1 because that's the easiest way to get started. Part 5 has the finish off and everything like that, but that is essentially the process I'm going to use. But I may use, I've been saving a load of stuff, recycling stuff, to get the basis of what I want to do. I will plan it out, but essentially, because of C24 rules, we need to have access at both ends of the board. So starting low level, mounting up the top and back to low level on the other end. I've got both of my rigs out here because if I put a tunnel part in, I need to make sure this, which is my taller one, will fit through. Also, that's wider than that one, and I will look at widths as well. So I'll probably put an area around the outside like I did on the start of the blue board, which you know, around the outside, so that's like the start zone as such. I've had to wait till Mum goes away for the weekend because she will probably go nutso about this, but hey ho, if you don't tell her, I won't tell her. Not sure how this is going to do. It's going to take multiple days for me to do this and build this up, so I will film bits over a few days. What I'll do now is I'm going to spend some time planning it out and drinking my coffee, and then I will start looking at that. I'll probably give you an update a bit later on. Quick thing for a start, I'm using meths to wipe down the board first. I also need to fish out some nail varnish remover so that I can clean these straws out between usage, because I don't think I'll be using a full can at a time. So I need to make sure that I don't mess those up. Some time later. So I have got a plan and I've marked it all out on the board. Just showing you this. This needs to be slightly higher because this end piece here is going to be 10 centimetres. This board is 8 centimetres. So it'll be slightly higher than that, but gives us an angle to work on. I'll take everything off. We're putting a tunnel in here, and this is here, and it's moving from 20 centimetres at this side to 30 at that side. So the plan is from here, this camera's getting in the way. Right, so from here will be ground level. This will have a wall which will be 40 centimetres high, which will be higher than a ruler. So it'll be up here on that side. It then goes up to a 10 centimetre platform here. Right, I've shortened my tripod. So 10 centimetre high corner platform here. Then up again to a 20 centimetre high platform here. Then through the tunnel to this side, which is a 30 centimetre platform, where you've then got a turn which will come down this side, and that will drop from 30 centimetres there to 20 here to 10 here to off at ground level here. I am going to slope it this way. I'm also going to slope it this way, so you will be able to get onto more of this side of it. I'm going to put a so if this is going up 10 centimetres, I'm basically going to put half that on the chamfer this side, and again from 10 centimetres to 20 centimetres it'll drop that way, but I'm also going to put a side hill like that, so there is potential that you can just go straight up. Is the plan. I'll take it all off and take a photo of it on the floor, which will be then the overall plan, and then I can get down to sticking boxes and stuff on to make height, and then probably get the first layer of spray foam. Right folks, I may or may not have just got very distracted for quite a period of time and put a lot of cardboard onto there to get it up to the basic heights so that I can then start spraying the first round of foam. I fished out some nail polish remover which you need for cleaning the tube. I've created the two bridge pieces. These will be coated in greaseproof paper and then cling film, so that I should be able to get them out when I get to that stage, but I'm not at that stage yet. But I just, while I was at it, I used some cable ties to create those, which will fit in across there. We've marked it all up, roughly where we're going, using all the different boxes. I will put something in a bit once I've put a layer of foam on, but that'll be it for today. Don't forget to do the usual things, and as I say, I'll take a photo and I'll probably show you a little bit once I've got at least one layer of foam on, because over the next few days that's what's going to happen, is layers of foam. Alright, thanks very much for watching.